Hello everyone. So today we are solving another question of JEE ADV 2015. This is on the topic of magnetic effects of current. So let's read the question. They are given a conductor which is shown in the figure, which is carrying a current of I. It is kept in the XY plane in a uniform magnetic field. If F is the magnitude of the total magnetic force acting on the conductor, then the correct statements are. Okay, so this question is of the force field by a correct carrying conductor, that is equal to F is equal to I times L cross B. Okay, since there is a cross, you can assume that L should be, or the where L is nothing but vector length. Okay, it is not the complete length or whatever the shape. It does not depend upon shape but depends upon the vector length. Okay, and since there is a dot, so we can write F is equal to I L B sine theta. Okay, so by this we can judge that the force will be valid only when the magnetic field is perpendicular to the vector length of the object. Okay, correct current conductor. So let's imagine how our diagram says here. Let's make a 3D graph here. So this is our space. Okay. Now let's first draw this our. Since this is a what I can say, it is a shape of somewhere this and this. We just need to know about what is its vector length. So vector length is nothing but you just have to connect these 2 points and measure the length. What is vector length? It is nothing but 2 times L plus R. Okay. So the vector length is nothing but 2 times L plus R, and the force applied on it will be proportional to this much only. Now, let's suppose we can make an equivalent of this of length 2L plus R and put it in the x-axis. So let's suppose this is our rod here. Okay. Of the length 2L plus R. In the first question says if B is along Z direction, this is our x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is our z-axis. If B is along here, okay, so it means it is perpendicular to our rod here. So it means what will be the force formula here? It will be nothing but I times the vector length, that is 2 times L plus R times the B. And they are asking that whether the force is proportional to L plus R. Obviously, we can see that the force is proportional to I, L plus R and B. Hence, this option is correct here. Now, if we say the B is along x-axis, now let me erase all the previous things. If they are saying that the B is along x-axis, so it is acting here. So what is the angle formed between the rod and the magnetic field here? It will be nothing but 0 degree. And we know that sine 0 is nothing but equal to 0, which means then the force, there will be no force acting and the force will become equal to 0, which means that our option B is also correct here. Moving on to option C, when B is along Y, then force should be proportional to L plus R. So again, let me erase the previous one. Now, when I draw magnetic field lines along the y-axis, again you can see it is uniform and everywhere perpendicular to the rod here. It means again the force formula for the force will be nothing but I L B into where L is equal to 2 times L plus R. 2 times L plus R. So this time also it is proportional to L plus R, and as we can mark our option C also correct. D is just the contrary of our option A. It means we can mark our option D as incorrect. We got final answers as A, B and C. Thank you everyone.